What happens when satire turns into a real-life crisis? A recent episode of South Park has sparked intense debate after its fictional portrayal of FCC Commissioner Brendan Carr left fans and critics questioning the boundaries of free expression. But here's where it gets controversial. The show's creators didn't just poke fun at political figures. They crafted a storyline so outrageous it blurred the line between comedy and consequence. Let's break down how a cartoon pregnancy, a fallen angel, and a body cast ended up in the same narrative as real-world censorship fears. In the season 27 episode Conflict of Interest, the show's writers took aim at current events with their signature irreverence. President Donald Trump, portrayed as a bumbling yet power-hungry leader, accidentally subjects Carr to a series of absurdly humiliating ordeals while trying to terminate Satan's pregnancy. A plot twist that hinges on VP J.D. Vance convincing Trump that fatherhood would derail his career. Carr's misfortunes escalate from slipping downstairs to being poisoned, culminating in a scene where he's trapped in a full-body cast and a puddle of his own waste. A doctor ominously warns, "I'm afraid he may lose his freedom of speech if a cat feces-related infection reaches his brain." This darkly comedic arc mirrors real-world tensions. Just weeks prior, Jimmy Kimmel Live faced a temporary suspension after Carr criticized the host's on-air remarks about conservative activist Charlie Kirk. Meanwhile, South Park itself pulled a previous episode mocking Kirk following the activist's fatal shooting at a Utah rally. The show's latest antics, however, have drawn particular scrutiny for their unflinching portrayal of Carr, a figure now entangled in both fictional and actual debates over media regulation and free speech. And this is the part most people miss. The episode also weaves in a subplot targeting Donald Trump Jr. and his controversial online betting platform, Polymarket. Kyle, the show's Jewish protagonist, confronts Trump Jr. over a bet wagering whether Sheila, the character representing Trump's wife Melania, will bomb Gaza. Sheila, in a fiery monologue, insists the conflict is Israel versus Palestine, not a religious divide, before dramatically traveling to confront Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu in person. The timing of this episode is no coincidence. South Park has taken multiple breaks this season, including pulling a previous episode that satirized ICE and Labubu, a viral toy trend. These strategic pauses and revisions suggest a production team navigating the thin ice of political satire in an increasingly polarized climate. But where do we draw the line? Is South Park simply holding a mirror to society, or is it crossing into harmful territory by weaponizing real people in fictional scenarios? The show's defenders argue that satire is a vital tool for challenging power structures, while critics warn it risks normalizing cruelty. What's your take? Should comedians be held to the same standards as journalists? Or does the First Amendment protect even the most extreme forms of parody? Share your thoughts below, because this conversation isn't just about a cartoon. It's about the future of free speech itself.